So, we're going to Milan. Sit tight, because in this video, I'm going to show you around Italy's wealthiest city for less. I'll make some recommendations on things you might want to see and give you some hidden gems that you may not know about. And at the end of this video, I will reveal a top tip I wish I knew before I went to Milan. Quick trip. So the video starts at 6:45 in the morning, waiting for my flight. We are going to, as you already know, Milan. So the first stop I would recommend if you are going to Milan is the Duomo. If you don't know what this is, how have you got this far into the video? Anyway, it's Italy's largest cathedral and 5th in the world. Taking almost 6 centuries to build, it houses 3,200 statues and you can climb the roof for a fee of around £20. This is the square outside, the heart of Milan, a tourist hotspot, and just to the left of the Duomo, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. If you're into your high-end fashion, this is the place for you. It's the world's oldest shopping mall, and even if you're not, you should probably check it out. It's gorgeous, to be fair. Please do remember this is the fashion capital of the world. If you're wanting a Primark or a B&M, you are in the wrong place. We're talking Gucci's and Pradas, baby. Now we've done the shops, let's talk some football. We are going to the San Siro, the home of the biggest stadium in Italy, and home to 2 of the biggest clubs in the world, rivals that share a stadium, AC Milan and Inter Milan. This stadium houses 80,000 people. It's bloody massive. You could book a stadium tour of the San Siro, or you could get a ticket like I did if the game lines up perfectly for your trip. They were £30 for the tickets off Milan's website, not too bad, but a lot of walking to get to the seat. But look at that view. The San Siro is one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world. You can even see Milan, the city, through what I like to call the window. These are the ultras going crazy. They had about 4 drums. I don't know how they got them in. In Anfield, I can't even get a pack of sweets through. But different country, different rules. Oh, they love bikes, by the way. Now let's share some quick trip travel tips for Italy. That's a tongue twister that could have gone so wrong. Location, it's the red bottom boot on the European map. You'll need this plug adapter and the Euro. The weather in the winter is bad, the summer is good. The autumn is okay, but the spring is less risky. Popular dishes are pizza and pasta. So I've been to Italy before, but never have I seen this. It took me 10 minutes to find the flush for the toilet, so a quick tip, it could be on the floor. And this one just looks like a shower. Strange, I know, but not as strange as this KFC. Stay away from this, I think it's used for money laundering. However, there is some good food in Italy, and this is what I got. I got a seafood pasta. I got a seafood pasta. I got a pizza. And I got a McDonald's, sorry, everyone in Italy. And a cappuccino and some pastries. Food in Italy is good. Now the last stop on our food and drink tour is this building, and maybe swearing to Italians, but it's a Starbucks. And probably the most coolest Starbucks I've ever seen in my life. Look at it, it's like a factory of coffee. Come on. Another good thing about Milan is it's central and you can visit other places on a day trip. And this is Monza. For all of you F1 fans, you will know about the racetrack, and that is one thing you can see in Monza. Yes, the Formula 1 is held here, and you can do a track tour for around 20 bob. That's £20 for anyone born after the year 2000. So this is what the track tour looks like. Some lovely lady will drive you around the track. Unfortunately, you don't get to do it yourself, but you get to relive the track experience, I guess. I'm pretty sure this is the corner that Verstappen landed on Hamilton. Comment if I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it is. And that's the end of the racetrack. Another place you can see is Reale di Monza, where this lady decided to pose in my video. I was not going to let her steal the show. We are here for this. It is in a park between the city centre and the F1 track. And speaking of the city centre, this is it. And I do advise you have a mooch around, especially if you're going to Monza. Even if it's just for the F1, you're going to need to think about stopping for some food. I did just that. I people watched and I got what I thought was arancini balls, but in actual fact, a nice pleasant surprise, they were carbonara balls. Recommend them, grab them if you see them. So that is a snapshot of Monza, and I'm back on the scooter and off to the next destination you could go to from Milan. Why not try Verona? This small medieval town is not too far away from Milan and will cost you about €16 return on the train. It is best known for being the set of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, and I will show you Juliet's balcony later on in this video. But first, I need to show you Verona Arena. It is a 1st century Roman amphitheatre which hosts concerts and large-scale operas. This is Juliet's balcony as promised, and Instagram versus reality. It does get busy. You will not need to book, but you will need to queue. Some guy got caught drawing a love heart on this and got told off, believe it or not. Now, I know at the bottom of the screen it says the view, and this unfortunately isn't the one I'm talking about. I just thought I'd add it in. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just go down to the river and you will see the hilltop view full of Italian trees. However, this is what I was talking about. Lamberti Tower, 368 steps later, and we have got this beautiful view of Verona. You do need to pay on entrance, and it is €10 to get in. You can do the baby tower opposite, but that's not living, is it? We also have our last stop, which is Ponte Scaligero, I'm going to go with. It's basically a bridge that goes over the river. You've got loads of lookout points and walls to climb if you've got kids. But if you keep going through this little archway back into the Verona city centre, you will get to Romeo and Juliet's Love Locket Wall. Once you've spent about a whole 5 seconds doing that, you might want to head back. I had to get my train, so I walked around this little park for a bit, took a photo in front of this fountain, and headed back to Milan. Now, one thing I did say at the start of the video is I will give you a top tip if you're going to Milan, and that is to book your tickets at least 2 to 3 months in advance if you want to see the Last Supper painting. It is in Milan. It's a very famous photo of Jesus and all of his friends, and I don't want you to miss out like I did. This has been Quick Trips. If you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic, but no pressure, full consent. And now you finished this video, why don't you try another one?